Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and listeners of the 90s, we are here once again through the years of the 90s, and this year is 1991. And with me, as always, is my co host, the one and the wonderful Megan. Say hello, Megan.
Hi, everybody. I hope everybody's feeling much better than I am today, but I'm excited to get down to the year 1991. Um, Last time I shared how old I was, the 90s, it kind of left Gavin in a pickle because of the age difference, but I am a year older, so 1991, I was 4 years old, but it was a good year. And I'm excited to share my choices from that year.
Good, good, good. So, shall we get into it then?
Sure,
So,
sure.
let's begin then with TV. What's your TV choice from 1991?
Okay, I have two choices. The first choice is Clarissa Explains It All, which, like I said, I grew up watching Nickelodeon a lot as a kid, and that was one of the shows that kind of stood out to me watching. Um, Nickelodeon, along with other shows that was out around that time. So that show definitely stands out when it comes out to my childhood. And the second show, which I feel like it should have been on a little longer, and a lot of people don't talk about it very often, is the dinosaurs.
Oh,
I feel like it almost felt like a fever dream, like it wasn't a real show because can't really find any. You can find like little clips here and there on YouTube and stuff, but it's very hard to find like full length episodes, and it's not syndicated as far as I know on TV to where you can watch it. So yeah, it just kind of feel like a fever dream,
look
like it
up
wasn't
Disney
real.
Plus then when we're finished.
Yeah.
It's on Disney Plus over here, all seasons.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. I would definitely do that because that was a good show. It was definitely a good show. I don't have much memory of it. I do remember watching it, but I don't really have much memories of
The
it.
baby was brilliant in it. You're the
Yeah,
man.
it was a
If you
good
look
show.
up YouTube, look up the baby's bloopers of dinosaurs,
Uh-huh.
because it is just hilarious. So it is.
Oh, definitely. I definitely will. That was a time. Good TV. I don't know if TV is as good as it once was. But
Right.
those are my choices for TV shows. And of course, I'm interested in seeing what you chose for
There's only
1991.
there is only one choice for me, and that has to be the greatest TV show from the 90s, and that is Jerry Springer.
Jerry Springer. Uh, there's a ongoing joke about Jerry Springer, the show, especially in the early years. Now, I don't know if you more than likely can relate to it, but when you would be sick, like I am today, you couldn't go to school, there were shows that you would watch during your sick days. When you're in bed, can't move, flu, chicken pox, stomach flu, whatever it is that you have. It's Jerry Springer. It's The Price is Right. Um, you never seen The Price is Right with Bob
No, the
Barker?
price. No, we had our own over here, but Price is Right was normally on the weekends. So
Okay.
if we were stuck in bed with being sick and all over here, we all had the BBC school programs,
Okay.
and then There'd be like the afternoon like soups and all, and that'll be it.
Okay. Like the oh gosh, what was okay. There's a few shows that I did fall in love with that is from overseas. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Of course, Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean was just world known. Like who didn't know him? But I can't, I always forget the name of the show. But the lady, she would get on her neighbor's nerves. She had a husband. She was an older woman. She
Oh
was
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
nosy,
yeah.
and she would drive him
Okay.
crazy. And then, of course, the East Enders, because who didn't the theme song was just iconic. You know, who
The
else
show
didn't
you're
watch it?
talking about, the show you're talking about is Keeping Up with Appearances,
Yes.
and the wee woman was Bouquet, but everybody used to call her Bucket.
And it will come on, and we will watch it. We'll watch it on channels like PBS or um actually yeah, some channels we did get the BCC channel, BBC, excuse me. Um I don't know. Oh, we used to get that without cable. I don't know if we could still get that now. Things have changed. But yeah, maybe Saturdays we would sit and watch a lot of the shows from out there. And a lot of the shows out there were really good. So,
Some of them were like, some of them.
yes, so definitely I have to say yes. There's too many iconic episodes of Jerry Springer that we could go through. I mean, I feel like it got worse as the years gone by because in the very beginning I felt like his shows did have substance even though a lot of the episodes were kind of hard to like really sit through and watch, especially when they would have a lot of KKK members there, um, which, there was a lot of talk shows that was out at that time, and Jerry was competing with Geraldo Rivera, Sally Jesse Raphael, Jenny Jones, Ricky Lake, which all touched on those subjects. And I guess after a while, he just said, "Okay, I need to stand out because everybody wants to interview KKK members and ask them why they hate, people that are not like them. So let's just start, um, inviting uh, transgender people, and let's see how many of them we could find who were dating people who didn't know that they were really born, men and stuff. The shows were good. It was drama, but it was good. So rest in peace to Jerry Springer,
Mm-hmm.
the king of talk shows, because he carried that title. He carried that title very well till the
Indeed.
end. And the shows got kind of stupid. But okay, now that we have crossed,
TVs.
yes, and we
Let's
gotta,
go on to music then, shall we?
yes,
You go
I
first.
say, oh, you want me to go first again?
Yeah. Do you want to do one track each?
Yes.
Right then, your first track.
Okay, so my first track is a song that I used to hear a lot growing up, um, especially in New York, where um, you would just hear it like in little block parties or people who played music loud in their apartments or passing cars, and especially on TV. Rest in peace, MTV. We don't have that anymore now either. And that is Motown Philly by Boys to Men.
Ooh, interesting choice.
That was I think that's one of the many songs that just when you hear it, it just sounds like the 90s. It just, you know, it just fits that time period. So that is my first choice.
Very good. Right, so my first choice is by a metal band from the 80s, but they released a song in 1991, and that is Metallica's Enter Sandman.
Okay.
That's how I'm going to go this year.
That is, and it's interesting because it is very black and white. Boyz II Men and Metallica couldn't be more
Very
different.
different for us.
Very different. But yeah, okay. So is there a specific reason why you chose that song?
Well, it's only because of the Sandman coming out to it in ECW. You'd hear it, and then you'd hear the crowd singing to it and all. It's
Yeah,
massive, so it is.
that's true. That is very, very
Really a
true.
massive track.
It was. I mean, Metallica have a lot of hits.
Yeah,
A lot of hits. I don't know if there's um I don't think there's an album of theirs where you could just pick one song.
no.
I think each album has multiple hits on there, so very generational type music that will last forever.
Indeed. And
Yeah.
right, so what's your second choice?
My second choice is not another boys band, but he is from a boys band, which he had set out to do his own solo career. And it is Ralph Trevant's Sensitivities. You never heard
Never.
of that song?
No.
Uh, it's a hit. It's right up there with Bobby Brown's My Prerogative in every little step. It's like right up there.
Well, not
Yeah.
for me. I haven't heard it like, but no Bobby Brown like.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Ralph, I mean, because after a while, everybody kind of started doing their own thing, except for Belle Biv DeVoe, who, their biggest hit was Poison. But of course, Johnny Gill went on to have a really big solo career. Bobby Brown, um, Ralph Trevant. But when you afterwards, since we won't be able to play it on here, I'll play it for you. I think you will like it. It's
No,
again,
sure.
it's
I've got
one
to
of
put up.
those
Play this.
90s, huh?
I've got to put
Mm,
up the Spotify later, so we have
Yes,
to.
definitely. Oh yes, 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 yes. That's right. Our
Uh,
playlist. So that is my choice this week. So I'm definitely sticking with R&B. R&B this week for sure.
my last choice has to be the only song that I could listen to over and over again, and that is Mark Cohen's "Walking in Memphis." Not the share one now, the original.
I don't think I've heard.
Oh, it's a,
Maybe I have. I don't. I don't recognize the title.
oh, it's an amazing wee song. So there you go, two songs that we haven't heard from that we both picked each.
Hmm.
So we have.
Okay. 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 Okay.
And also, see, we're on music as well. We'll have to say goodbye to the greatest guitarist ever, His 40 from Kiss. So we
Yeah.
Ricky passed, and there's only one song that of his that reminds me of New York, and that's New York Groove. They did.
Hmm.
That
Any
was
song?
a classic.
Yeah, because honestly, I don't know when or how Frank Sinatra song kind of became our official New York song,
Gremlins 2.
but it is just our official, unofficial song. Um, I think we do have a New York song, but that is our song. And yeah, you have to go to Times Square and sing it.
No, I don't do karaoke. Not
You got
one.
to. You got to. That's the only way you can prove you're a New Yorker. You have to sing that song. You have to. But those are pretty cool choices. Those are pretty cool choices. I mean, I had to really narrow down my choices for
Why?
this
What was
week.
your other two then?
Well,
Two
it was
off
another.
Twitter.
What was another Mariah Carey song?
Which one?
Emotion.
Not putting that on. And I don't know how Folk mysteriously appeared on the Spotify playlist. Like
What?
that, the song by Madonna Folk has apparently appeared on our Spotify playlist.
Yeah, that was my two choices. Mariah and Madonna. I had two choices last week. Vogue and Vision of Love.
Oh, so the other one isn't your choice then?
The B-sides.
Ah, okay then. No worries. I'll just take it off in a minute. Cough
Oh,
there.
you're just upset because your song got thrown in the bin.
Oh, it's still going to be our theme tune. Don't you worry.
Who let the dogs out? Had to go. It had to go. But now, movies, I had to cheat a little bit.
Oh,
I picked an extra one. So I actually have three
oh.
choices this week. And
How
it's
many?
three movies. Well, two movies. Actually, I've seen all three of them multiple times, but two of them I've seen probably more than the third one.
Right then, we'll do a thing then. I only picked one, so I'll let you pick. I'll let you name all three movies and see if you've picked my choice.
Okay. So the first one, I doubt you picked this one, and that's New Jack City
Oh, that's a good movie. No, didn't pick it.
with Wesley Snipes. That was that now that I do remember that's how New York was. I mean, well, short story. Um, I lived in South Carolina, my mom and my brother. By the time we moved back up to New York, she had already had my second brother. And in the movie, they had like these little plastic encasements where, they would put the drugs in, where they would sell the drugs in. And when I had moved back up here, I was about 5, 6 years old. So would see them. And as a kid, you picked them up because you didn't know what they were. They just colorful and stuff. And my mom, she used to always get on me about picking it up and stuff. And, like, uh, if it was any other type of substance, like, no, I probably wouldn't be here. But by the grace of God, I don't know. But yes, that movie is true to life how New York was, especially in the Bronx, especially in um, low income areas like where I grew up back in the 90s. That's like a perfect example of the way I remember New York being as a kid. Um, my second movie is The Addams Family.
Not yet.
Yes, I loved that movie so much. That is one of the movies that I said I watched over and over and over again. Um, just, I mean, it just a prime example of what I feel like movies, how good the movies were back then. Not not the way the movies are today. And my third choice, I feel like you've probably seen this movie as many times as I have. I love the series. I love the actor, even though he's passed so many years ago. And that is Ernest Scared Stupid.
Never seen it.
You've never seen any of the Ernest movies?
I've seen a couple, but I've never seen that one.
Um, that's probably the best one, next to the Christmas one, where he had to save Christmas and Santa Claus and stuff. Oh my goodness. But yes, those two were constant, constantly played in my house.
Hmm.
So what is your one choice?
I'm gonna go with two choices then, because like I'll be involved in it. So
Okay.
the first choice for me is Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man. Mickey Rourke and Don Johnson play Harley Davidson and Marlboro Man, and they basically are bikers who go to steal money for a bar, but they find out it's drugs and they have to do all that sort of thing. And it's a good heist movie, so it is, but it's set from in 1999, so it is.
Uh-huh.
But it's a really good movie. I
Okay.
really
I
enjoyed
don't
it.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
And the second one, another double act movie, which has to be two of the greats in the 90s, has to be Point Break with Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze. See, we're totally different in choices, aren't we?
It is. It is, but I may not have seen the first one, but I think
The second one.
everybody have seen that one.
Oh, well, the first one for me, like, it's a biker movie, so I'm definitely onto that.
Uh-huh.
Whenever you hear Bon Jovi as the theme song, it's just, oh, wanted dead or alive with, on a Harley. Oh, it's my dream goal, so it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of movies. I've said this last week that I kind of missed out on watching back then, even though I had many years since then to watch it. But I don't know. I'm very funny about the movies that I watch. It's like I know some people like to read the synopsis and probably go from there, or maybe they don't even care what the movie is about. If their favorite actor is in it, they'll just watch it regardless. Um, it's the trailer. I have to see the trailer. If the trailer draws me, I would, I'm on board.
No, because like trailers are misleading. They either give you the whole movie or don't play parts of the movie that's in the trailer. You feel a bit let down. What I normally
Yeah,
do is give it the 15-minute mark. If I'm sitting there, I'm twiddling on my thumbs or watching it, something on YouTube on my phone, then turn it off. It's not for me.
yeah. I guess I just feel like you said, most of the highlights of movies won't be in the trailer. But if you could draw my attention with a 2 minute commercial of the movie, then that would make me interested in seeing what you left out.
Mm.
Because there's some movies that, my favorite actors have done that wasn't really great, that I wasn't really crazy about, you know? So, um, like, I like Keanu. I like him a lot. I like the John Wick franchise. I love the Matrix franchise, even though I felt like the Matrix was very complicated watching it at first. Like I had to watch it multiple times.
Mm,
But not crazy about speed.
why not?
I don't know. Mm, I don't know.
Oh, it's a good
I
movie.
I watched it, but it's like, but I liked him in all, but I also liked him in Parenthood, and I liked him in the Bill and Ted movies.
Yeah, don't say
So it's
Valentine.
like,
Bill and,
huh?
Bill and Ted's awesome. So it is.
Yeah. So, and I don't know if people really remember him in Parenthood, because like that's really a Steve Martin movie, but the diarrhea song and stuff, and it was a it was a good wholesome family movie for the most part.
What's that one? The Greenhouse or the Glass House? That was in with Sandra Bullock. Have you seen that one?
I I don't I don't remember.
I can't explain it because if you explain it, you give it away.
Mm, I'm gonna have to look it up. I don't know. It's just you know
It is. It's whatever you like. You can't force people into what you watch, and what you listen to.
yeah. I mean, I've been put on to movies though. I've been put on to like movies or bands and stuff. Like before this year, I've never heard of Crowbar. And now I listen to their music, so it I'm open to listening to new music, watching new movies and stuff, even if it's not new movies, but franchises, and stuff. Like I'm open to it. Like I was really late on Game of Thrones, like really late on it, like maybe 2 years after it ended. I
Mm,
sat and I watched the whole series. And I said, okay, that was really good. And I ended up watching House of Dragons, waiting for that to come back. Um, and stuff. So, I'm always open to watching things. So I'm not too closed off. You just gotta catch me on a good day. You gotta
yeah.
catch me on a good day.
So that's our choices done. Is there any? Do we do a mega minute? Anything you want to promote?
No, I went out to an event a few days ago and I got a little tattoo. It's a small tattoo. Probably can't see it because it's on the inner side of. Yeah, you can't see it. Yeah, all
Oh
right,
yeah.
right there. Little free tattoo. Um, it says love yourself. Um, just a reminder of putting yourself first, loving the body you're in. Um, I think I just needed that reminder. So, but outside of that, no, just congratulations to Blake Moreau for winning the North American title yesterday. Congratulations to Ethan Page for still having the North American title. I think it's very interesting that two non North American born wrestlers have the North American titles, which is really interesting, but I like them both. And ah, as the former AEW wrestlers, they are doing pretty darn well in WWE right now. Ricky Starks got a title, Blake Monroe got a title, Ethan Page got a title. I think we both know CM Punk and Jade will win their titles next week. Um, so excited about that. Um, this might shock you, but fuck Goldberg. Yeah, fuck that guy. After all of the nasty things that he has said about Asuka, fuck that guy. Respectfully, fuck him. And that is Megan's minute. Yes, that is that is all I have for this week. But I might have it might be more than a minute next week. Who knows?
Excellent. We'll look forward to that then. So, with all that being said, where can people find you on the internet, Megan?
You can find me on Twitter, and I am Megan Ambers. Instagram at Megan Ambers. Um, I am still working on the other podcast, That's Her Business, um, which will be more of a lifestyle type of podcast. It'll be more so about just the ins and outs and the daily struggles of what women go through, women in careers, single women, single mothers, um, reaching a point in life where, that 40 point in life and stuff. So, just look out for that on my Twitter and Instagram as that slowly starts pushing out. And yeah, and on here talking
And
about the 90s.
whenever you release podcasts, it'll pop up on the our page as well, the Row Posse.
Yes,
So,
absolutely.
with all that being said, we will say good night and leave you at a very short one this week.
Yes.
So, until next time, folks, when we come back with 92, we will see you then.
Bye.
Bye.